Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. It's a beautiful day. I am actually at my friend's farm in Michigan. This beautiful, beautiful farm this morning. I don't have my tea today, but the tea will be back next week. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for popping in to the show. I'm going to be having a conversation with my best friend, who is this incredible woman with so many attributes, so many things she's involved in. Really, really exciting. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All you have to do is push that red subscribe button at the bottom of the video and push the notification bell, and then you're going to be alerted to all of the videos coming up in the future. Please, please, please share the video and ask your family and your friends to subscribe. So we're going to just take a quick break, and I want to welcome you back to another edition of Beauty Therapy Sundays. All right, you guys, we are back. I'm here with my friend Nancy.
Best friend.
Best friend Nancy. Oh, she correct that. Oh, boo, you better get it right, boo. So anyway, Nancy and I have been friends since she was 15
and
years
I
old,
am
you guys.
Not 15 anymore.
Yeah,
15 times like 3.
Girl, neither one of us. But you know what, we look good, right? So we always talk about beauty things. We're going to talk about that later. But anyway, Nancy is a former model and actress. She is a Broadway theater investor. She is the former chair and president of the prestigious Looking Glass Theater in Chicago. She is also an independent film producer. She is former president of the Animal Assistance Fund, which was an organization that supported no-kill shelters on the local level in Chicago area. She is on the development board of Paws Chicago. And she spends a lot of her time here on this beautiful 60-acre farm. Beautiful farm in Michigan that I drove to today. Anyway, to do our talk today. But this is a beautiful, beautiful farm. So I want you guys to welcome my bestie, my BFF, Nancy Timmers, to the show.
And I want to welcome you to the farm.
Right back into the farm. Okay. So Nancy, let's talk about your career as a model. I know you worked in Germany and Chicago. Did you enjoy doing that? Did you enjoy modeling?
No, not really.
No. Can you be more honest, girl?
Well, you know what? It was just.
Was it a phase, you think?
Yeah, I think actually everything you listed it seems like a phase, a 10-year.
Okay.
You know,
like a growing pains, a way of growing in different ways, one thing leading to the next.
Exactly, one begets another.
Because you were modeling first, and then you started acting.
Well,
which you love.
At that time, modeling, when I was in high school, I actually in middle school, I decided Brooke Shields was very famous at that time, and I just decided that looks really cool. I'm tall. I've been really tall, and when you're really tall at a young age, you start thinking, okay.
Maybe I should do that. Because you and I met. She was 15, you guys.
Yeah. Plus, my cousin was a very famous model.
Diane Pride. She passed away last year. Super famous model. Very, very successful. That was Nancy's cousin.
And beautiful. So I already knew what the business was. It looks glamorous from the outside. Yeah. And I enjoyed it though. I did enjoy the aspects of meeting people. I was exposed. Well, to so many people.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like you.
Yeah,
you know?
That's how we met. She was 15. That's how we met, and we became really, really great friends. And now we have this.
All my friends. I'm still friends with so many people from that time of my life.
It's a great business.
And we've all evolved. Yeah. And I just every 10 years I just kept finding something else that interested in me from whatever, modeling took me into acting. Yeah. And that was because I'd be sent out on commercials.
Right, exactly.
And I didn't know what I was doing at auditions. Right. So I took a class and went, this makes sense.
Now, how did you get your SAG card? That's a Screen Actors Guild, you guys.
Yeah,
that's for acting.
I got on an audition for an Oprah commercial.
That's right.
When Oprah actually needed to do commercials.
She was newer.
Just at the beginning.
Right.
And yeah, of course she's based in Chicago, so I got hired.
Yeah, and you still have your SAG card. You
I do.
SAG card.
I love my
Just
SAG.
in case you want to step. She want to step back in front of that camera, right, girl? I ain't mad at you. You can step. Look at you, look good, girl. You can step in front of the camera. Okay.
I have it, and it is fun around award season because they send you all the movies.
Yeah, I remember that. The vote on because you're a member of the Academy.
The Screen Actors
Guild. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I
that's
actually,
cool.
that was fun. That was a fun part. And to actually, that's always
cool.
a good bonus.
That's cool. So let's talk about Looking Glass Theater, guys. Again, Looking Glass Theater is a premier theater in Chicago, and Nancy was the president and chair of the theater. She really moved. I'm telling you, I witnessed this. She took this theater to new heights, you guys. I mean, really, you did. That's your prop. I'm gonna give you a prop.
Well, I was in it a long time.
She was in it a long time.
I'm still a board member.
Yeah.
But it's a 35-year-old. It's almost 35.
Yeah.
And I've been
You
with
were
it.
the helm for
2000. Since 2006.
Okay, yeah. Because I've been to a lot of galas.
Yeah.
I went to a lot of the Looking Glass galas. They were always fabulous, and Nancy was just heading all of that stuff, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
So I know that theater productions were halted because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking like, are you guys back and up and running?
We are, and our show, Alice, our signature, it's a show that really launched Looking Glass, is having an opening May 18th.
Oh, good.
So it plays almost the entire summer.
Oh, right.
And
okay, good.
it's just an amazing show.
Yeah, that's an amazing show. I did see that show, guys. So if you are in the Chicago area, do yourself a favor. Get yourself a ticket to Looking Glass. It's a fabulous.
It's only 90 minutes.
Yes,
it's
fabulous
a great show.
Really great show. Okay, so Nancy, this is really interesting, guys. Nancy is a Broadway investor. Now, this is really interesting because basically what she does, she thinks about investing in Broadway shows, like these New York Broadway shows. So Nancy took me, I went with her one time. She goes, I want you to see this show. So it was on my birthday too.
Yeah.
So she took me to the show. And so we have both, I'm in the business. I love models. I love actors. It's such a huge part of my life. Yeah. Nancy, is a former model actress. She loves actors. She champions them to be good. So when she and I are going into this play, we both enter this wanting this to be good.
Yeah.
So after the play was over, she goes, so Marcus, what do you think? And I went, I don't know about this, Nancy. I wanted so bad for it to be good, and you did too. We were really rooting for it.
Well, I had been approached to invest in the show, and I had the luxury of being able to see the show before I had to make my commitment. Now, you don't always get that chance.
Okay.
Now, this particular show I had seen a few years ago when it was in tryouts at a regional theater.
Okay. Yeah, you told me. You did tell me.
And so being in Chicago, a lot of shows that are going to Broadway, they come to Chicago to kind of work out kinks.
Okay.
And before it goes to Broadway. Broadway is so expensive to produce.
Yes.
So I was asked to take a look at the show and see if I might be interested in investing in it. And I brought you in.
Yeah, I know.
And my initial reaction at the first time I'd seen it was...
You said it needed some work.
Well, I said, the problem is I wanted to like it more than I did.
Okay.
And that's kind of my litmus test.
Yeah.
If I have to say, I wanted to like it more than I did, and that's telling me something.
Yeah, so that's,
And so I thought, okay, well, clearly they've been working on this show, so it must have changed a lot.
Yeah, because you gave them notes too, didn't you?
After I had talked to a producer of it, and I had mentioned, hey, this is my issue. When I saw this play a few years ago, and he assured me that, well, they've worked on it since and brought someone new in to make it tighter, and it turns out it really didn't change that much. But we really wanted it.
We really wanted it to work because I could tell by the look on her face after it was over, and she looked at me, and you know, we're so much alike. We're both Scorpios, so I would really wanted it to work, and she did too. And I just kind of, and then we just said, just didn't work. So
yeah,
she didn't invest in that one. So
no.
But anyway, Nancy is also an independent film producer. She produced this award-winning film. It won a gold Remy at World Fest Houston. And I have to say, you guys, I was the key makeup artist for the movie. And it was a great experience because Nancy, it starts from the top. So I remember the first time we had our first production meeting, read through the script. Nancy basically says, she said, look, I don't have an attitude, so nobody has an attitude. Remember we said that? Yeah. She goes, and I tell you, all of the actors in this particular movie said this was one of the best experiences they ever had. Yeah. And it was fun because Nancy knows I don't like to do film. Yeah. But she's my best friend. Because the
days are so long.
Right. But you were reasonable because our days were never over 12 hours.
We were like 9 to 5.
Yeah, and she was like, and also you said, well, we probably not gonna do weekends because I have a life.
Oh no,
she said I have a life.
Physically, I couldn't do it either.
So it was a 21-day shoot or something. Or 20.
We finished, I think, in 19
days. Yeah, but it was a fun experience.
We had weekends off. Yeah, we pretty much worked 9 to 5.
Very reasonable.
We had 1 hour lunches.
Yeah, we did. It was great.
Really tight. I mean, we had a small crew.
Yeah.
The actors were great. We'd do a run through, and then it was time to film. Yeah. And I think everyone was so relaxed, and that was probably the key to making it go.
Yes.
So well.
It was really wonderful. And this film was in eight of those film festivals.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did a lot because I went with you to which one did I? It was we went to.
Was it
Provincetown? Rhode Island, right?
It was at Brown University.
Yeah.
Providence.
Yeah.
Providence.
Was it Provincetown? I can't remember what city.
Providence.
Providence, Rhode Island. Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
I went to that one. That was fun.
Yeah, and then
that was a fun experience.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and now this was a long time ago, but the week of 9/11. This is telling you how long ago this was. It was in 3 film festivals. One in New York. One in Portugal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nancy,
I think it was the Temecula Valley Music and Film Festival in California.
Okay.
And I got sick after the film festival in Atlanta, so I can't go to any of these film festivals. Yeah. But if I did go, I was going to go to Portugal.
I remember that.
And thank God, because it literally was the week of 9/11.
Wow.
And I would have been stuck in Portugal because, air got shut down.
Wow.
Or thank God I wasn't at the one in New York.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was it. It was that, it's kind of like that came to an end. That was it and done. And I'm like, okay, I got that out of my system. Yeah. I'm not doing that, and let me move on to something new. What do I want to do
now?
Great
experience. So it was really a lot of fun. We had so much fun on that set.
Yeah.
So Nancy is also the president and founder of Animal Assistance Fund. It's a former charity she developed and ran, and which I was on the board of directors for that. So we
10 years.
10 years. It was really wonderful. Yeah. Nancy and I are both animal people. So Nancy, what brought you to wanting to do that?
I volunteered, as you may recall. I was volunteering at a no-kill animal shelter.
Oh, where I got my dog from? I adopted Freddie from. Remember?
What had happened is I realized the biggest expense when you're a no-kill shelter is usually the vet.
Yeah.
The vet bills are so expensive because if you have 60 animals times. I mean, whatever you think you pay right now for a vet.
Oh yeah,
just
it was
multiply
expensive. Because Freddie, my dog, before he passed away, he had congestive heart failure for like a year. Yeah. And remember, I was spending about $600 a month for a year on his vet bills and meds. It was really quite expensive. So you guys, what you would do if these shelters ran into financial difficulty?
It was always the medical.
Yeah, it was the medical. And she wouldn't give them the money. They would send her the bills, right?
That's how we set that up.
Right.
Because I said, I want to make sure this money
is going directly to where it's supposed to go.
And so I contact no-kill shelters, and I said, give me a bill. I'll pay the bill.
Right.
But that will free up the money you would have had to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can use that money somewhere else.
Yeah.
But at least I knew they were using it.
Yes, but at least
I knew that the medical bills were being paid.
Right. Right.
That was really important
Exactly.
to me.
Okay. All right.
Because people can donate food to shelters.
Yeah.
But they can't necessarily donate the medical
right,
stuff.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Unless it's a veterinarian who's donating their services.
Yeah, that was hard to find.
Yeah, of course, because people want their money, they want their coin.
Right.
Right?
Well, they have to make a living.
Exactly.
So.
Okay, Nancy is also currently on the development board of Paws Chicago, Nancy.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Paws.
Well, gosh, it's amazing.
They're a fun group too. I've gone with her to the galas and
stuff. So Paws Chicago is just like Chicago. When Paws began, I'm trying to think how old Paws is now. It's less than 20, I think. But when Paws began, Chicago's euthanasia rate at the animal care and control was close to 40,000 animals a year. 40,000. Wow. So the founder, Paula Faceas, said, well, this just doesn't make any sense. You know, that can't be true.
Right.
And then her daughter had been volunteering at a shelter that killed, and she'd come home and tell her mom these terrible things. So Paula just said, you know what, we have to make a change, and we're going to do that. So we have to identify, you have to get the information, identify what the problem is. The problem is spay-neuter. People are just not spay-neutering their animals.
That's true.
And so that's where they really put their money and effort. They created a clinic, a free clinic, and it just blossomed from there. And now we are on track to being a no-kill city. Gosh, in the next couple of years. I mean, the euthanasia.
That's good to hear.
The number's still in a few thousand.
Okay.
But it's not 40. I mean, it's.
God. Can you imagine 40,000 euthanasias?
Oh.
That's pretty. Yeah. That's pretty tragic.
But to almost be zero kill.
Sad. Yeah. We've come a long way.
Oh, huge.
We've come a long way.
And in short amount of time.
Short amount of time.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about this gorgeous farm.
Yeah.
This beautiful 60-acre farm, the gorgeous farm that she bought. How many years now have you bought?
We bought in 2001.
2001, so 20...
Over
21 years.
22.
2 years, 22 years. So let me tell you guys a funny story. So when Nancy bought the farm, you know...
Nancy bought the farm.
So when I would come out, and she would always... I mean, she did so much work to this place. I mean, the actual barn is now a guest house, guys. I mean, this place is so beautiful. I mean, you would not believe.
Well, technically, it's not. It's our offices.
Well, it's an office now, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. So I planted a peach tree, you guys. My peach tree was right out in the yard in the back, and so I'm so proud of my little peach tree that I planted. And Nancy just informed me today she broke my heart. My peach tree died, y'all.
Yeah, but it was a good producer.
It said 16. How many years?
About 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
I thought my little peach tree was going to survive.
It became a Charlie Brown peach tree, but it was still producing, and then finally
I would come out in the summer and be leaning a little bit. I said, "Let's see, my tree is still producing."
It hung in there for a very long time.
Now it's gone. And what did you replace it with?
Another peach tree.
Okay.
All
right.
But every time you'd come out, I'd be planting.
Yeah, I know. She's always thousands of wildflowers. Remember,
bulbs,
you had
bushes,
2 acres of
4
acres of sunflowers, you guys.
4 acres.
It was stunning. Yeah. I mean, I used to go out there and I'd run through it like I'm in the color purple. Be eating up by mosquitoes and stuff. It's crazy in the summer, but it's beautiful, guys. It's such a beautiful place, and whenever I come here, it's so relaxing because you can... she had a lot of work to do, but she said, Margaret, I said, girl, no, I'm going to be up in the air conditioner inside. You can just knock yourself out.
or you can just be outside lounging, and the next thing I know, you're asleep.
I'm asleep. Because I tell you, a car is far out, you guys, so a car will go by like probably 2 cars an hour. Yeah. So it's kind of secluded, and I swear, every time I come out, I drop, my guards fall down. Because, when you live in the city, it's very stressful. And when you come out here, it's like, you're not going to be bothered. Yeah. You had that hammock.
Yeah.
Remember, I would get in the hammock and I'd be, she goes, no, just relax. Because she know I'd be all tensed up, Yeah, but it's so beautiful out here. And I can tell you, she plants amazing fruits and vegetables, you guys. That one dinner we had that you made that salad.
Oh, yeah. My Greek salad.
The Greek salad, you guys, I'm telling you. And I kept saying, Nancy, what in the world? What did you use? I said, this is the best salad I've had in my life. And you know why?
Fresh.
It was all fresh, right in her garden. She actually went out that day, picked everything, brought it in, cleaned it, chopped it up, and we had it for dinner. And I kept saying, Nancy, I can
What did you do?
What did you do? I could taste the tomato tastes like a tomato, the cucumbers, the onions, everything. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to taste.
But this is therapy for you, right?
It is. It is.
The planting, because she loves that. I don't like to dig in the dirt. I do. My fingernails dirty.
Yeah, it's a great. It's just everyone's got their thing, and I found I'm not a person that can sit still for very long.
She's not.
I can watch TV, but it has to be like in the evening.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV during the day, but
good.
I like to I see something, I want to beautify it.
Yes. Yeah, and you've done. I have to tell you, and I'm not saying this because you're my friend, but you guys have done. You and your husband Mike have done an incredible job to this place. It is so. I love coming here. It was so much fun to come here today. And we eating tonight. She's making me dinner. Okay, so I'm staying, honey. I'm eating good tonight. So Nancy, let me tell you. I forgot to tell you, Nancy. Nancy actually studied with these famous chefs in Paris. She's an incredible cook. Well, what was it like? You studied with a chef. I mean, you would take these classes.
I took a lot of classes.
I mean, she's an amazing cook. I mean, really good cook, you guys.
I actually am. I am.
Yes, she is. She's an amazing cook.
We have. I think.
You said you actually took classes with several famous chefs. So not only in Europe but also here.
I would say that the class you're probably thinking about, it was more like. Mike likes to call it a feeding tour.
Okay.
But Patricia Wells.
Okay, yeah.
But that was actually in Provence, and it was a black truffle class because I love truffles, but they're very expensive, and you really don't want to mess that up.
Yeah.
When you get a truffle.
Yeah, you need to know what you're doing.
You got it. Exactly. Yeah. So we did that, but we have so many friends that are famous chefs. Yeah. So maybe, and a lot of them tend to be French, not all. Yeah. And very well known. Yes. And they will come out and they'll cook, and then I'll learn. They teach me things.
Speaking of which, you guys, if you're ever in the Chicago area, Bistronomic, is that Les Laurence's?
Laurence and Martial.
Their restaurant. You gotta try it out. It's Bistronomic, you guys. It is so good. Yeah, we were just there a couple months ago. Yeah, for a shower. It was so good.
Well, the interesting thing about this property, it's a Civil War era.
Yeah, because how old is this farm?
Well, 1860s.
1860s, you guys.
Yeah, but we have this forest. Mm-hmm. Most of our property is forest. Mm-hmm. And we've found that we have ramps, which are, I think it's like a cross between an onion and garlic, but they're wild onions, I guess. Okay. They're prized really in culinary world. People love ramps. It's a specific season. It happens to be this season right now. Oh wow! Except the weather's so cold. I would have taken you out to pick up. But it's the spring before the leaves come in. Mm-hmm. This is ramp season, so. Because we have so many friends that are chefs, I'll say, we've got acres of ramps, and they'll come out. As a matter of fact, next week I have a chef coming, and we'll go out and we'll dig up ramps, and they're excited because they usually get them, brought to them already done. They never foraged for them. And we have morel mushrooms.
Oh, wow. Well, I am not a mushroom eater. Yeah, no. It has to be chopped real sick. She knows I'm a picky eater.
These are all like really, really
unique things.
Culinary world.
Really exciting things.
So I'm actually a very good cook. Part of being in a rural community, because we're not very close to anything. Yeah, right. It's not easy. If I forget something, I'm in trouble.
You have to get in the car and drive miles to the store.
So, and same, there's not that many restaurants.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So I really honed my skills
of doing things here.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. And my husband likes to cook, and And after a while, you just go, wow, this is just second nature.
Because I'm going to eat it up tonight. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
So this is Beauty Therapy Sunday. So we're going to talk beauty for a few minutes. So Nancy, what is your like beauty regimen? What is your popular beauty regimen?
What I've been doing since I started wearing makeup?
Oh, yeah.
And it's, believe me, this is not fancy
at
all.
Yeah.
So I actually remove my makeup, my eye makeup, or my shadow and all that, because I usually have to wear waterproof mascara.
Yeah, because you have contacts.
Yeah, because I have contacts, and so to get that off, at the time when I was 15, Vaseline was the only thing.
That's right.
Petroleum jelly, Vaseline, and I just put it around my eyes. Of course, my eyes are closed. Right. I take a really, really warm washcloth and just takes everything off.
And you're still doing that.
And then Noxzema.
It's your cleanser for your whole face.
That's all I use to get off, because there's a lot of makeup.
Noxzema, right?
This is an old
standby brand, honey. But stand by me brand.
Vaseline, Noxzema, and then after, and same thing. I just really warm or almost hot water, washcloth, and just take it all, and it would just
brings it all off.
Yeah. And then I would another old.
That's because the subscribers want to know, because this is all interesting. People, what they use.
Drugstore, Seabreeze.
What?
Seabreeze.
That's just astringent. I haven't heard that.
Seabreeze for sensitive skin, so it's blue.
Wow. I remember Seabreeze.
I still use it to this day.
Wow.
I put cotton ball and I go around and just to make sure it gets everything off. Let me tell you, people ask me all the time what I do.
Yeah, because look, y'all, look at this skin. Look how beautiful
this. I'm 57 years old.
Look at the flawless, boo. Okay.
Well, your makeup helps.
But I got you hooked on the L'Oreal True Match. Remember the foundation?
Oh yes,
Nancy. Because all of my friends would always buy really expensive brands of makeup, very expensive foundations, and so anytime she has anything important, I'm doing her makeup. She goes, Marcus, can you do my makeup? I said, of course.
And then I'm like, what is that?
And she goes, what is that? And people would ask you,
Nancy,
your skin looks so beautiful. And she asked me, she said, Marcus, what is that you use? I said, girl, this is L'Oreal True Match. It matches the tone and the texture of your skin. It is so good. It's so well formulated. It's beautiful. And she has it on today. I put it on her today.
And the same thing with the moisturizing cream. I'm very sensitive, believe it or not.
Yes,
I have extremely sensitive skin. And based on the products that I told you I was using, you would think I couldn't use those products. But they're the only ones that actually
don't break you out or you have any
have a bad reaction.
Right, yeah.
So the same thing with moisturizing cream.
Yeah, because I recommended today, because you were using, I had recommended Lubriderm before.
Which I still use.
Yes, you still use. Today, because she asked, she goes, Marcus, what is the moisturizer you use on me? I said, honey, it's Cetaphil.
So that's one I can use.
Right, because she knows I love Cetaphil. I use their facial wash and I use their moisturizer. That is my personal.
And now I know that's another product.
It works for you.
No breakout. Wow. I mean, I would be tomato red on
fire. Yeah, because your skin is really sensitive.
And I just can't use a lot of really expensive products. They just destroy
you know what I think it is, Nancy? I think because you and I have talked about this before. Because remember, some of the expensive brands before were Perfume. And see, I'm allergic to perfume, to fragrance. I can't have anything in fragrance in any product that I use. Right. And so that's probably one of the reasons.
Well, there's so many
some
things
other things
you're
they add in,
products,
all the parabens and preservatives and stuff. And then I like things that are simple and pure, and you're that way too.
As much as you can.
Yeah, as much as you can get that, those products that are simple and pure. Well, anyway, Nancy, thank you, honey. I love you. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with life lessons. All right, you guys, I just want to end today talking about intuition and following your gut. Now, Nancy and I, we are both good with that.
We're very in tune with
We're very intuitive with each other and with other people. Now, Nancy and I have been in those situations where we've been with people and I said,
something's not right.
And we're always right, aren't we?
Or we call each other and I was just calling you. I was just calling you.
Exactly. We very, very in tune with each other. But there's so many people now that are doing, trying new things in their life. Yeah. And one of the reasons why I wanted to have Nancy on today is because Nancy is one of those, she follows her instincts. She follows her gut. And look how amazing her life has turned out because she followed her gut. She followed her feelings. You know, everything she wanted to do, she has achieved so much in her life because she trusted herself. Yeah. So a lot of people, there'll be a lot of naysayers. They'll try to get in your head and make you doubt yourself. But let me tell you something about that. When they say negative things about you, that really has nothing to do with you. It's them. It's them. Yeah. So what you have done is you make them feel insecure. Yeah. What I call it, I say you upset their demons. Well,
and they're projecting.
And exactly.
They're projecting their problems or their issues onto you. Usually.
Yes, they are. And so Nancy and I, our motto, you know what our motto has always been? We can show you better than we can tell you.
Or if you can do it, I can do it.
There's no reason why I can. And you and I both have done things that might have seemed impossible to other people. And we did. Exactly. And, be a contributor on TV for 8 years. There's those things that we're trying to do. We can do it too. Exactly. And sometimes, not letting that fear get in your head and overtake you is so
Ignorance
important.
Can be bliss.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So, our quote today is, trust yourself.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. Mm-hmm. So take that with you today, you guys. I hope you have an incredible Sunday. Thank you so much for spending part of your Sunday with Nancy and I so appreciate her being here. And remember, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. I respond to all your comments. Please do not forget to ask your family and your friends to subscribe to the channel. Remember, this is a free channel, so all of this information that you're getting is completely free. So please do not forget to ask your family and friends to subscribe to the channel also. And as always, what do we say? Please be good to yourself and be kind. It's important to be kind. Be kind to everybody that you meet.
Everything and everybody.
Everything and everybody. And Nancy and I, we both hope that love, and we know that love will find you today. All right, you guys. See you next week. Thank you so much for watching.